Slaptail Squad, assemble.
If you are listening to this, you are a member of the Great Slaptail Nation, my nation. And who am I? I'm the Beaveman, master of the universe, creator of all things great and small, and Lord High Commander of the Great Slaptail Nation Army. And with me today, here in the Beaver Den, she is the killer of boners, the destroyer of all fun, the energy vampire with a heart-shaped ass. I give you the Swan. Say hello, Swan.
Hello, Swan.
Swan, how are you today? Okay, moving on to Steven. He's known as Drippy Steven. He is the non-beard growing, non-walking the dog, Amish ginger potato, and one of Indiana's finest comedians, which means, as we all know, jack shit. I give you Steven, better known as Drippy Steve, the Roll-On Ortiz.
Hello, hello. Man, apparently I am doing so much better than you guys.
Why is that?
Because he's smiling.
Is he smiling? You've got no reason to smile, Steven.
Wipe that smile off
That
of your face.
cheesy ass smile right the fuck off your face, Amy.
Mr. Potato Head has a smile, so it's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Sure.
It's fine. It's fine.
Did everybody see pictures of Steven's dad that we should be posting? I see you were on with your dad the other day on the morning show.
Oh, me and the Napster.
Yeah, with the guy with a fedora. Wasn't that your dad?
No,
Well, he looked just like you, just he had a fedora on.
he looked
A
nothing like me.
potato
How
with the
dare you?
fedora. I didn't see him other than that picture that you
Well,
posted.
that was what I sent was the picture.
Yes. I mean, they both had round heads. That's about it. I don't really see the resemblance. Except for, I guess, if you're comparing the roundness of the
Round,
face to the
pale,
potato.
pasty,
Pasty, yeah, I guess.
lots of flesh, I guess.
Fair. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, my back hurts, but I'm going to give it my all because you know what? I think Norway deserves it. And Norway deserves me giving it my all.
Because you're the world's greatest podcaster?
Yeah, I am the world's
I feel
greatest
like you didn't
podcaster.
say
I
that.
didn't
Oh
say
no,
it.
you give yourself a stupid nickname though.
What's his
What's that?
nickname?
With your shit piss comedy.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't understand why people think that I gave myself that nickname. Considering I've been known as either Beavers, the Beaveman, or some derivative since, I don't know, I went to school. So
1900s.
let's see, when did I first go to school?
The 80s?
78?
Yeah. So,
Damn.
Yeah. 78.
Holy. You went to school in 78?
Oh, yeah. Preschool, kindergarten, yeah.
Oh, okay. Preschool. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
I wasn't even
Yeah, you're about as old as
born
my mom.
then. Ooh.
Yeah. And
So-
You're
what is your
old.
point? What's your point? Anyway, yeah.
No
so
point.
apparently now I have a stalker who is too scared to show his face, though. So anyway, we're just gonna boot him from the Facebook
It's
group
fine.
and
It's
the
fine.
account.
Giant floppy pussy.
Yeah, won't show his face, won't say who he is, but I'm pretty sure I figured out who he is, though.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure that he was at Morgan's show that Monday that we had to go, that Morgan called us to go.
Mm-hmm.
Remember those two comedians who were like bitching because nobody was laughing at their jokes, and they did open mic like twice.
Yeah.
They're like, how come people aren't laughing?
Because you're not telling a
'Cause
joke
you're
and you're not
telling a
funny.
joke and you're
It's
just-
fine.
Yeah. Anyway, don't care. Moving on, and it's not insulting if you tell me that you don't think I'm funny, because I'm a gallows humor comedian. Probably 2% of the people who go to comedy shows like gallows humor. So, not telling me anything I don't know.
Yeah, you're a niche comic.
Yeah.
You admit it.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
it's not a secret.
Yeah, I mean, I've spoken openly about all the times I've done comedy in large rooms and maybe 10 people are dying. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty common.
Yeah.
Also, why I don't agree to do shows anymore. Like, I won't do a show. If somebody asks me to do a show, I won't do it unless I know it's going to be a gallows humor show. So I just don't do it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm also going to stop hosting, which I think everybody knows that I've already talked about that, because I don't get to do my humor. So I'm gonna turf it out. I'm gonna still produce, but I'm gonna turf out hosting for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you know what? Those people don't get to host because they suck too.
I wish
I
I,
don't even
could
know.
host more. I wish that was a step in my comedy career I could have done more of.
Your step.
It's
A
hosting.
step? Like you
A
want to
step in your
roll
career?
into hosting?
Yeah,
could,
it's
you
just,
could.
getting up and down off stage isn't always an easy thing. So hosting isn't always feasible a lot of the time,
Yes.
unless it's like a flat floor thing, maybe. But
Yeah, you'd probably do pretty well hosting. What if they just left you up there?
Yeah, and
Like,
you
what
could
if we
just roll
curtained off-
over
what if we just curtained off an area, and you just kind of back into it,
like the Wizard of Oz.
It's like beep, 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 and then we just like a shower curtain over you,
Oh,
and you just stay
call
up there
it
the whole time.
The Wizard of Oz open mic where the host just comes out from behind the curtain.
Sure.
Why not?
What?
A lot of those clubs that have curtains behind the comedians, there's nothing there but a wall.
Yeah.
And I'm about as dumb as one, so I mean, put me there.
Fantastic.
There you go.
All right. Well, anyway, we got a fun show for you tonight. I do, before I forget, I do want to say thank you, Norway, again. Latest stats that I'm pulling from today. I don't know how true these are. I'll be honest. I'm not sure. But this is from Rephonic.com that ranks podcasts. And according to this Apple Podcasts ranking, we are number 2 in Norway for comedy/improv.
Yay.
Number 20 in Norway for comedy overall.
Yay.
Hell yeah. Norway loves us.
Yeah. And for some reason, we are number 96 in France now for comedy/improv. And,
oui, mademoiselle.
and we are 139 in the United States for the comedy/improv category.
That's pretty dope. But
Nice.
we're 111 in Norway's top podcast.
Oh, I didn't even
That's
see that.
overall. That's pretty freaking dope. Like, come on, Norway, keep it going. Let's get under the
Welcome
100.
to the
That would
top
be
100. Let's
freaking,
go.
yeah, in the top 100. That would be pretty freaking cool.
Well, honestly, that could also mean that nobody in Norway listens to podcasts. And
Okay.
there's
It's
like
There's like 6 people
statistics.
that
There's
love
like-
us there.
Yeah, there's about 12 people in Norway that listen to podcasts, and one of them occasionally listens to ours.
Okay, well, that's the beauty of statistics. We're going to
That's
just skew them however. I mean, we're not skewing them. We're just
them.
reading them and taking them for what they are.
I would also like to say in our last 5 podcasts, the top cities in America that have been listening to us, number 1 is Chicago.
Yay, go
Yay,
Chicago.
Go Chicago.
What's up, Chi-Town?
Spent a lot of time there. And number
I
2
need to go.
is LA. So thank you
All
to our
right.
2 top cities. Thanks, guys.
I need to go to
third-
Chicago bad.
You need to pee yourself? What?
I need to go to Chicago bad.
Okay.
Why?
All right.
What's in Chicago for you? Comedy?
Comedy.
Oh, okay. Do it. Go to Chicago then.
It's a pretty cool place. You should go do comedy
It's-
and you start
Those
reaching
are
out
hard
to
trips
people.
Those are hard trips to do when you're a crippy boy. There's a lot of logistics involved.
So many excuses.
Yeah, like peeing and pooping is like number 1.
Well, kind of. I mean, I got to make sure I can get in the club. Can I fit in the bathrooms? How's the stage set up? Is the transportation to get there feasible? Can I even get into the club? Is it one of those basement situations, or
Ugh.
is it an upstairs thing?
These
I
are
mean,
all
there's a lot
hard
of
things.
logistics.
I get it for sure.
You should probably just start doing like large shows like theaters and stuff where they can bend over backwards.
Yeah,
for it.
let me just get right on that.
You should stop.
What about-
stop messing around with the small
Look,
stuff.
I've been in touch with Ty Mead. I'm getting on his shows, and I'm gonna be working with you guys as much as I can. And
I literally just
I-
said I wasn't. Anyway,
Okay, so I have a Crippy Boy question then. Trains. Can Crippy Boys people, they have to be handicap accessible.
I
aren't they?
don't know. The last time I looked at it, Amtrak has accessible trains.
Mhm.
It's like some of the trains are laid out a little weird. Like you'll have like bigger cars where there's like multiple units in one car.
Mhm.
The handicap ones, there's less units per car because there's more amenities in the cars.
Okay. So you
Um,
could potentially ride the train to Chicago. That would be feasible and not very expensive, potentially.
Right, but
then
it's getting to the club from the train in Chicago.
that's why you need some
because-
people. You need the people. Yeah.
That's the thing, is the people. Because like Ubers, for example, Ubers are really hit or miss for me,
Mhm.
because if they pull up in a Prius or like a little Honda Civic, my wheelchair is not fitting in there.
Yeah.
So I have to-
So you
so I
need
have to try to-
does Uber have a handicap? Like you can check that as an option?
They
don't know.
say they do, but it's hit or miss. It depends on availability because usually they contract with transportation services.
Okay.
And so if they're on an appointment, then they can't answer an
I
Uber
feel like
call.
you'd have a pretty good chance in Chicago though, because that's way
Chicago
bigger.
it'd probably be. I need to just do an experimental trip and just go.
Yeah. Maybe when
And
the
just-
weather's not shitty, so that if you're rolling, you're not rolling through the coldness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Maybe I'll take one of my lady friends with me.
your lady friends, one of the top 11. So gross, dude.
It is not that number anymore. It's one.
We've narrowed
right
it
now,
down.
so
We've narrowed it down. Okay.
I've narrowed it down to one. We're good.
All right. We're good. Okay.
Okay.
And then.
And then.
What are you doing over there?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to block somebody.
Oh, well, we can do that later. Like, do that later. Are they actively messaging you right now?
They're actively being annoying, but yeah, sure. Anyway, back to the podcast.
They're actively being annoying right now.
Anyway, back to the podcast. Who wants to go for we could rock, paper, scissors? Swan still has her last segment. So, I should ask, does Steven even have a segment? Because if you don't, that's fine.
Do you have a segment?
Yeah, I wanted to do a segment on properly identifying UAPs. Just going over the 5 observables.
All right, it better be funny.
Yeah, I hope it's funny.
Not super funny,
Fucking
but it's
funny,
informative.
Steven. All right, well,
Okay, it's informative.
Okay.
Play his intro. Producer.
Just
Hey,
give
track
me,
that-
holy
drop
fuck,
that bitch,
give me
honey.
a second. Jesus. It's on more. I have more than one page of sound bites. I don't know if you know that, Swan, because you don't do
Well,
fucking shit.
fucking organize it.
Jeez, yeah.
All right, anyway.
Anyway.
And there you go.
Since the dawn of early man, we have looked to the stars and wondered, are we alone? It's a question we still ask to this very day. And if you're wondering if we can answer that question for you, we can't, because our expert is just a wheelchair-bound Amish potato. But hey, he's gonna give it a shot. He wishes he would get abducted, but I don't think they can handle that kind of weight. You know, they have restrictions and weight limits for interstellar travel. But here to give you the scoop on all things
Extra!
terrestrial is
Extra!
Terrestrial Time with Steven, the sitcom, Ortiz.
That always gets me. I swear to God, that's got to be. You got to make that just an individual sound bite, just a button you can play.
Mm-hmm.
Extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime someone's being extra. So, welcome to the extraterrestrial.
Extra.
You don't even know the name of your own segment. That's pretty pathetic.
Because he's just sitting there listening for you to
Doesn't
say
even know what
extra.
It's.
I get so. Here's the thing. It's so hard to listen after that first extra. It's horrible.
You still don't even know what the name of your segment is. That's sad.
Extraterrestrial time.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good.
Yeah, I know what
Good
it's
job, buddy.
called.
Good job.
It's just-
Okay, what do you got for us?
All right. So, according to MoveOn, while the number of UAP sightings is up, the number of UAP misidentifications are up. People are spotting normal things and calling them UAPs, taking photos and videos and sending them to MoveOn. And so MoveOn's kind of leaned on what has been referred to as the 5 observables, which are the things that OSAP and ATIP and other multi-letter government agencies use when identifying things in the sky.
Do you know what I hate the most? Abbreviations.
You
What
hate
the
that the most?
I mean the most from what he's talking about right now. Like, why when you're saying like ATIP and MUFOS and what the
No,
fuck is all
MUFON.
MUFON?
MUFON.
Yeah.
MoveOn.
Yeah, it's one of the big UFO organizations.
But doesn't
MUFON
it
is the
stand for
Mutual
something?
UFO Network.
See, but no one knows these things. Maybe people
Well-
do and I just don't. I don't know.
Okay,
Acronyms or
No,
whatever
but you don't
they're
have to
called.
stream. You don't have to
I
stream.
do actually,
You don't
but
really.
yeah.
For the record, I those 2 organizations don't exist anymore. It's Arrow now, which is the All Domain Resolution Office, which
Sweet,
are the
sweet.
people who patrol the skies.
Kind of cooler.
Okay.
Kinda cooler.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
so
so-
5 things.
So the 5 observables. So again, these are things that they use and pilots use to basically weed out things in the sky that could or could not be, terrestrial or extraterrestrial.
Ooh.
So the first observable is sudden and instantaneous acceleration. So obviously, we've all seen a plane take off. We've seen helicopters fly.
Can I just say that now this site is way better than it was a year ago?
Why?
I'm about to explain it. When people naturally pause, means they're about to say something else. Here I go.
I'm going to keep interrupting because I want to continuously piss you off.
You're doing a great job.
I'm doing it so
You're
naturally. I
doing a
don't even try.
fantastic job. It used to
Cool.
be the UFO site government, and now it is, and it was like very boring.
Mhm.
This is the first time I've looked at it in like 6 months.
Okay.
At least they've done something.
Okay.
So it's actually before it was like very like a gray and black website with pretty much nothing on it. And now they've given it a cool name, put some color on it so that it will be more interesting.
Like America did with President Obama.
Put some color on it. Hi-yo.
Made it cool.
Made it cool. Right,
Made it cool to be president for a little bit.
Okay.
So
Rapid acceleration. Got it.
So
Rapid
rapid acceleration. So this is, you would think would be pretty obvious, but again, we've seen airplanes take off. We've seen helicopters move, blimps, balloons. We've seen how things generally behave in the sky. But when these things are being reported, generally these things are being reported, being seen going from completely stationary, moving at hundreds of miles, sometimes even thousands of miles per hour to another location, and then stopping again. Now, I'm not a physicist by any means, but I mean, you've seen what happens in a moving truck or in a van when you slam on the brakes, everything in the vehicle keeps going forward. And that's exactly what would happen in anything on this planet that's operating within known physics would have happened. And these things are just not caring about physics. They just go, stop, go.
Well, we don't know. Maybe they're got stuff that's moving around on the inside. We don't know. We can't see inside. Maybe there's a whole bunch of shit. And they're like, "Fuck! Stop!
Maybe
Stop stopping so fast!" And everybody's grabbing their candy, and there's M&Ms going down the dash.
True.
maybe that's why some of them crash. They don't tighten the toe straps before they go.
He goes to look down at his feet. Next thing you know, drop something. It crashes because he went too fast.
Sends a big gulp through his buddy's face because he didn't strap it down. Yeah.
Or maybe their steering is just very sensitive and it's like easily jerked. Like
What?
Easily jerked?
Yeah, like like you may have overcorrected and they're just like whoop, whoop, instead
You're
of
talking about them crashing.
Yeah, or just the way they're erratically moving quickly, I don't know, whatever. Apparently, my visual is not in your heads. You're not being able to see what my brain is seeing.
The blank stares that we're giving you might be
that's
something
probably
that
it,
we don't know what you're talking about.
True. No, you know how
if you're not paying to watch the video portion of this content, you miss out so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so rapid
acceleration. What's next? Yeah, let's go through them all first.
Okay, yeah. So after rapid acceleration, the next one is hypersonic velocities without signatures.
No, now I didn't even hear rapid deceleration. Like it can
hypersonic velocities without signatures. So these things move at hypersonic speeds without creating sonic booms. These things also enter water without creating a splash or disturbing the surface tension of the water. Obviously, these are things that known vehicles and objects just don't do. Everything from an SR-71 down to an F-14, any one of them that can crack the sound barrier, they create a sonic boom. And these objects just don't do that. And they are recorded on video and on radar moving at supersonic speeds with no signatures. So pretty neat.
Imagine that. Kind of interesting. Like you're moving faster than the speed of sound, but there's no sound. Freaking crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even crazier, water. It's like to move your hand through water. or
Yeah,
like
no
jump into a pool.
resistance.
And these objects, some of these objects as big as an aircraft carrier, are supposedly, diving into water and not even making a ripple. So I mean, that's pretty fucking.
Yeah, where's the displacement? Water like that. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's little to no displacement happening when these things are being detected outside of submarines, and things like that. There's no displacement. There's sometimes there's not even a signal. Sometimes sometimes they even bump into the subs, and then they're picking it up on sonar as it takes off. So
Weird question.
So, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
When we could see Jupiter the other day, correct?
Yeah.
Were we able to see that during the day or just at night?
you're supposed to be able to see it during the day at certain points.
But should it disappear or should it be in the fixed point the entire time you're looking at it?
I would imagine it would stay. If you could see it, I imagine it would stay there.
Well, one would think. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I'll continue and then I'll just bring it up later.
Okay.
Sorry. Question.
So the next one is low observability. Regardless if the object is being viewed electromagnetically, electro-optically, or even with the naked eye, is difficult or even impossible to record it. So generally speaking, with a lot of the more unexplainable UAP sightings, you'll have camera malfunctions and not something and things that just don't make sense as a one-off. For example, there's several videos on YouTube that you can find of people, they're recording their family and the camera's fine. They start seeing this thing in the sky. As soon as they pan the camera up and they zoom in on it, and the camera will start malfunctioning. It'll start having black lines through it. It'll just go out completely. Another thing that's been real frequent lately has been you can't see it with the naked eye, but you can see it on camera. That's been a real frequent one.
Well, that makes sense.
I mean, yeah. That kind of makes sense.
That makes sense.
Like,
We can't track high speeds with our eyes anyway.
That's
why when you look at a tire that's spinning, it looks like it's spinning backwards because our eye can only track at certain speeds, like rotations. So,
okay. This is a big one. Number 4 is transmedium travel. So these objects that go from the sky to the sea, and they do this not only seamlessly, again, without any disturbances, but they tend to do it without losing any momentum at all.
So how often are those? Like, how prevalent? Do you know?
According to like the United States Navy, these things are spotted sometimes daily.
Now I'm more scared of water than I am of space.
Most people have said that we haven't explored the depths of the oceans. There's very possible a lot of stuff we see is from the oceans.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the leading theories. Is a lot of what we see isn't extraterrestrial; it's terrestrial, but it's undersea or potentially extraterrestrial, but they reside under the water because there's safety there because we don't go there. So
maybe they're just going to the hollow Earth.
I mean, maybe that's true. No, maybe
it could be hollow Earth. I mean, Atlantis could have been like an alien civilization and not a human civilization at all, which is why it disappeared. Maybe it didn't sink. Maybe it took off.
Why would it be called Atlantis?
That's just what we named it.
I know, but I mean, it wouldn't be called Atlantis. That's so dumb.
Oh no, Japan isn't called Japan if you live in Japan.
They're going to use our alphabet thousands of years ago. I dubbed the Atlantis.
That's just what we called it because I'm pretty sure, like,
everything was in Latin and shit back then, so it wasn't any of it.
Why would the Atlanteans speak Latin?
No, I'm talking about like all the writings of it and everything. Because maybe the Atlanteans were Puerto Rican. I don't know.
I mean, what about the pyramids and all that? Do you think that they called them the pyramids? Probably not. How do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, touche. Anyway, moving on. What else you got there?
Damn, she just lawyered your ass. How'd that feel?
Fucking, I don't know. I wasn't even paying. I was like, what?
Look at that smile. Look how happy she is right now.
Anyway, moving on.
She stumped you.
What else? What else you got?
And the 5th one is positive lift, achieving flight, movement, and hovering with no obvious signs of propulsion. So
Like
unlike
Mothman.
just the so exactly how Mothman was described at the event. Well, the two people that spoke, how he's reported flying off without flapping wings, right? Same thing. Very similar thing. These craft take off, land, they'll float, then they'll sink, but they don't show any signs of propulsion for them to be able to go up. So I mean, that's where it gets weird, right? I mean, at what point does it stop being even some sort of alien propulsion and just starts being anti-gravity?
Yeah, basically, it's just repelling
Mm-hmm.
magnets.
I was gonna say that like a magnet. That's kind of interesting.
Well, and what's cool is Bob Lazar, when he was talking about the propulsion systems on these craft, he was talking about how these craft, when they fly, when they're flying through the sky, they don't fly like this.
He's
Like
using his
this.
hand.
Yeah.
He's
like
using his
spread-
hand.
It
like-
flies
okay.
this way. I know it's really
It doesn't fly like
they
this,
fly-
but it flies like this.
They fly in an angle that's 'cause I didn't even do it right with my hand, to be honest. But they fly in an angle that doesn't make sense for the direction they're flying, because what they're doing, I guess, is they're manipulating space time. So what they're doing is they're folding it in on itself to travel, basically, like
Yeah.
a piece of paper.
In other words,
Yeah.
they're moving around. Instead of like splitting molecules, they're moving around them
Exactly.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, interesting. This is
Yeah.
what I find funny, is that Arrow is putting out this information to cut down on sightings. Guys, look, I know you want to report this stuff, but please follow these strict guidelines first. That's
Yeah, it makes no sense to me, and it's. Sorry, it does make sense to me, because they already get inundated enough with information from pilots, military, everything else, and then they've opened it up to the general public. I mean, it's gotta do something for quality control.
I guess.
Yeah, but don't you want more data but I guess, that then it would be overwhelming to sort through. But the more you have, the better to see and figure out what's real and what's not.
Well,
but-
thanks to Doge.
I think the government is so pissed off that this is even a topic of discussion, because a lot of secrets are going to have to come out for any disclosure to happen. And if any presidential person decides to get it up their ass to just go Hail Mary on it and just release everything, like, there's some serious concern there. So anything they can do to get the conversation to quiet down. So if they start saying, hey, don't report dumb shit 'cause we're not going to look at it.
Doesn't that make you
I don't
want to
know.
report more dumb shit, though?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
and also most people don't know that Arrow exists. That's the thing. So first of all, if you see something weird, you're like, who am I supposed to report this to? And at the kind of person that you are now, is going to determine whether you report something or not. Okay, look, I saw something weird. And it's happened like 3 times. And I'm
This
trying to
is
figure
like
out what
your
the
true
fuck
story.
it is. This is a
Okay.
true story.
Uh-huh.
I was driving north. I was driving west on 94.
Mm-hmm.
I'm headed over the Portage bypass or overpass or whatever. I'm on the overpass.
Uh-huh.
And I see this very, very bright light up in the sky, far, far away,
Uh-huh.
like extremely bright. I'm like, oh, it's a plane. This is during the day. And I'm like, then I had to think about it. I'm like, well, why would a plane have a light on very
Bright light
brightly,
during the day.
like
Yeah.
during the day?
Okay.
And then I just kept looking at it, and I'm driving, and I started looking to the other cars to see if anybody else sees it,
Mm-hmm.
and it disappeared.
Okay.
And then it appeared again, and then it was gone.
Like in the same spot.
And
Or far, far away from each other, or in the same like general area.
same general area, obviously very far. I mean, because it's in the sky, it's obviously miles and miles and miles away.
So what time of day was this?
It was probably, let's see, it would have been before 5 o'clock.
Okay.
5 o'clock.
Actually, I think that I was off that day, so it was probably around, if I went there, it was probably like 2. Yeah.
Because
So
I've had that happen a few times, but I have a premium subscription to Flight Radar, and so the few times I've had that happen, all the times it's been an airplane.
Mhm.
But when the sun seems to be setting and the planes, if there are certain colors or just hitting at the right angle, they will flash, crazy bright, and they'll maintain that, like just reflecting the light. And then if they're turning, for example, or just even flying a certain direction, that light will, dim, or just the angle changes.
Sure.
And then so I've seen that quite a bit. Now that doesn't mean you didn't see something that wasn't an airplane by any means, but I always recommend if you're even mildly interested in UFOs and you think you've seen them before, flight radar is a great tool, because especially commercial aircraft and a decent chunk of the military are all listed on there.
So that would kind of make sense, because that is where the airport is, the Kalamazoo airport.
Right, but it was far, far,
Right.
far west of it.
Okay.
And it wasn't flying, it wasn't coming toward me. It was headed south. And it disappeared. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe the sun glinted off of it or something like that. Because it didn't look like a light was on. It was bright, like when you light mercury. That's how bright it was. It was like that.
Okay.
Not mercury. Yeah.
Interesting, though.
Not mercury. Magnesium. Like how bright magnesium.
Like you don't want to look at it bright.
Yeah. So then it happened again the other day. I was driving home from Grand Rapids. This time I'm headed south, and this would have been before 4 o'clock. Saw it to my south, would have been southeast, super bright light, miles and miles and miles away. Kept watching it, disappeared, didn't see it again.
So now we're going to have to check those areas in the dark to see if you see it. We're having to do some experiments. Maybe.
Well, I was thinking it was Jupiter. That's what I was thinking, right?
Oh, okay.
But it disappeared in less than a mile of me driving. I was like, well, wouldn't I still be able to see it?
Yeah, if it was a planet, theoretically you should be able to drive a little bit, and it'd be like watching the moon, right? Like, yes,
Exactly.
It's moving in the sky, but not fast enough to the naked eye that it should be visibly moving.
Yeah, and I didn't see it again on my whole drive.
Well, and even if it went behind a cloud, or if you was
clear out.
obscured, yeah.
There's no clouds.
So then you're not, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I was and nobody else was looking. I was like, does nobody else see this thing?
Maybe it was only visible to you.
Sure, right.
I mean,
you are a cryptid, so maybe the UFOs just show themselves to you.
Could be. Could be. It's making me miss. This is the least fun dimension, by the way.
Here?
Oh, I believe that.
It 100% is the least fun. I have so much more fun everywhere else. But I'd still go to Norway. What else you got there, Steven?
That's it, man.
That's it. Fascinating. Well, everybody, now you know. Stop giving your bullshit sightings to the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, AARO.
So I've never looked at that.
Sorry. Fuck.
I'm interrupting on purpose. Not on purpose, but on purpose. That's what I do. So, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
AARO.mil.
AARO.mil.
And real quick, if you're mildly interested, download Flight Radar. It's a cool way to check if there's any planes in the area, if you see something in the sky. And then just check out Arrow's website and report your shit, man. Don't be afraid of it. They're not going to send Men in Black to your door anymore, hopefully.
So I want to check it out because I've never looked at this website before, but does it show pictures and stuff?
It did before they changed it. I don't know if it does now. It was showing when they first had the full disclosure stuff. There was supposed to be reports and all that other fun stuff.
Videos or whatever.
But originally, like I said, when I first looked at it, it didn't have diddly shit on it. I was like, this is as helpful as the CDC site, which they never fucking update. Even during the pandemic, they did not update the CDC website hardly at all. It was very annoying.
Great.
Yeah, they do have some videos on here, Swan, apparently.
Then I kind of want to check that out.
Yeah, kind of
Because
cool.
I feel like I had a UFO, UAP, whatever you want to call it, experience. I don't know if I've ever told Steven or not. I know that Beaveman knows all about it. But yeah, it's when I was a kid. So anyway.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, there's lots of places you can check out files. If you go to any of the the alphabet agencies, they all have UFO sections where you can check out declassified documents and stuff that they upload to their sites regularly. The CIA, FBI, DOD, NSA, they all have UFO sections on their sites, on their file sites. and a lot of it you can download if you want to put their files into your computer directly, but you can also just view them. Really cool. If you just want to do some research, they have shit about all sorts of stuff in there.
Here's the catch, though. If you want to download anything, you have to register to log in to download.
Well,
so that they can have your information.
On that particular site, you do, but if you go to the CIA's website and the FBI's website, the files are just there.
Oh, yeah. I definitely want to go to the CIA's website. And
because they're not.
I don't mind the
I
I don't mind the FBI. CIA,
I have to be on a list somewhere for all the files I've downloaded off their sites. I have probably 200 gigs of files that I've downloaded off their sites.
So do you know that show Resident Alien?
Oh, yeah.
So we watched that, and you know how they have like the interviews with the people who have seen stuff, right? Like that is one of the pictures that they put on there was the closest thing that I can describe to what I've seen. So as a kid, so
interesting. Now I want to know about it. Damn it!
You want me to tell you? I can tell you if you want. So I don't remember how old I was, but probably like less than second grade. So however old you are, like 8, 9 or so. And of course, it was nighttime because my parents were night owls. My dad worked afternoon shift, and then they used to like party with their friends on the weekend. So we were going to this one person, they played cards. So they went and were playing cards, and we were going out to the car from this apartment place that we were at playing cards. I don't know. I was a kid and I don't really remember. Went out to the car to get more beer, of course. Right. And me and my dad went out to the car, and on our way back in, we looked up in the sky, and there was these 3 circular things way up in the sky, like kind of like a pinkish orange, very bright, glowing round circle in the shape of a triangle. And they were super, super far up, and they were still hovering in the sky. They stayed in the triangle shape. They spread out in the triangle shape. They came back together, and they did like a zoom, 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 and then took off, gone. Couldn't even see them.
Holy shit.
And it was wild. And we just stared at it. It made no sound at all. And it was miles up in the sky and spread apart, I don't know, however far up in the sky, hundreds of miles. And then we're gone.
That's wild.
And it was crazy. And we both looked at each other like, did you see that? Because my dad was like drunk and high probably. And I was like, yeah, what was it? He's like, no idea. And it was crazy.
That's wild.
Now, was this before or after your dad had spent time at the rest stop trolling for other...
Probably before, after, and during.
Okay.
Yeah. But legit, it was... I don't know. It wasn't scary. It wasn't whatever, but it was totally unexplainable and something like I'd never seen and never saw again. So.
That's wild. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was cool. So, yeah.
And
anyway.
At what point of that, throughout that story, did it...
It happened in Detroit because I grew up in Detroit.
That you should breathe through your nose consistently into the microphone.
You're the only one that can hear that. The rest of us can't hear it. Like, it's you and your super sensitive mic situation.
Ah, I see.
I mean, no one else is complaining. I don't hear it on your...
Well, of course you don't hear it. You're the one doing it.
Okay, well, it doesn't bother me. Does it bother you, listeners? Yes. Norway,
yes,
does it bother you?
You get
complaints all the time.
I get complaints all the time.
Norway, if you're hearing my nose breathing and it bothers you, send me a message. It'll be okay. I'll work on it.
How are they going to send you a message?
They can reach out to us.
How?
On slaptailnation.com, Slaptail Squad on, Instagram, Facebook, Slaptail Nation.
Okay, anyway. All right.
And if they're watching on Apple Podcasts, like us, share us, subscribe us, comment, rate us, all those things. Like,
okay.
Tell
Anyway.
us how much I'm your favorite. Rate us.
She said rate.
Rate.
Oh, rate.
Not rape. Because
all right, well, anyway, Swan, it's your segment.
It's my segment? Cool. Yay. Go Swan. Stop it. I'm going to probably do that now on purpose, just because I know how much it bothers you. Yeah.
Are you
I
ready
don't know.
for your segment?
Do I need to turn the microphone? Do you think that'll help? Maybe that'll help. And then you'll be like, you're not talking into the microphone.
No, these microphones are pretty sensitive. Hence why I can hear you breathing through your nose.
Okay. Steven, can you hear it?
Well, she's not doing
Not doing it now. But
Oh, no, I haven't been hearing it.
Can
okay,
you hear it as she
he
holds her breath?
doesn't notice
Can you hear
it.
when
I'm
I
gonna hold my breath. I'm gonna hold my breath real long. All right,
Can you hear it when I hold my breath?
producer.
All right. Welcome to our true crime segment known as This Week's Featured Piece of Shit. Researched and written by our crime news reporter, Angela Tripsalot, and presented by our crime news anchor, the Swan.
Dun dun dun. So, Rebecca Park, age 22, was 38 weeks pregnant and reported missing on November 3rd. Police launched a massive search and discovered her last known whereabouts were at her biological mother and stepfather's home, and that is also where her phone was found. Park's body was discovered weeks later in Michigan's Manistee National Forest, November 25th, but her baby was missing from her body. So I actually heard about this a
What
while
the
ago.
fuck?
She's from the Cadillac,
Yeah, you can actually pause
Michigan
that,
area.
yeah.
I am pausing. Yeah, I heard about this and everybody was talking about it at work, but I was so freaking busy that I didn't even get involved. I thought they were talking about a TV show or something they were watching. And I was like, holy shit, that's real. And then we started seeing about it. And yeah. So did you hear about it?
Wow, great stories, Juan.
Yeah. Anyway.
Because I was at work, you guys.
I was at work,
And
you
then
guys.
people were talking, but I wasn't paying attention because I was working. But then someone said something about something, and I was like, "Oh my god, was that real or was it?"
Well,
I
I thought it was a TV show, but there was actually shit that was going on in our area.
All right, well, continue your crime. report.
Anyway, Park's fiance, Richard Fowler, her mother, Courtney Bartholomew, her stepdad, Brady Bartholomew, and sister Kimberly Park have all been arrested with felonies in connection to the case, with Park's mother and stepfather being charged with murder.
Murder most foul.
But what I heard from the ladies at JCPenney's at work and rumor mill is they were estranged. She was adopted or in foster care or all these things. And
So that makes it okay for them to kill her?
no, but they'd never. She had no contact.
We're not tight, you guys.
No. Yes, they had no contact with her, and they plotted this shit, which makes it even worse. So
when you plot a murder, it does make it worse.
They lured her in.
Spontaneous murder.
They lured her in with the promise of an
Candy?
inheritance or something from her biological grandmother. Or
It would have
something.
been
I was
way
like,
better.
Wow, a lot of conjecture that I
It
haven't
is.
heard about.
You're gonna
yet.
have to look it up.
Yeah, maybe you
So,
should stick with the report.
I'm gonna stick with the report. So I'll just carry on with
It
my
would have
report.
been way better if they would have loved her very, very much and just spontaneously murdered her.
So they
No.
lured her in with coupons for frappes at McDonald's.
It's
We got a
true.
whole book of them.
It's
Dude,
true.
that get me right
True,
now.
true.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, I enjoy a good frappe,
Right.
but I don't. Most of the time, the machine is broken every time I fucking go.
The ice cream machine at McDonald's always down for cleaning. They must clean that motherfucker a
Well,
lot.
I'm glad they clean it. Anyway, if we can
Anyway.
get through the report without all of your conjecture and your lazy JCPenney stuff.
All
this
right.
is a wonderful
I'm
report.
gonna- They were arrested with felonies in connection to the case, with Park's mother and stepfather being charged with murder. Investigators state that the pair stabbed Park repeatedly and cut out her unborn fetus from the womb. The baby, or its remains, have still not been located, but from what officials say, he is dead.
No way.
Well, I mean, she was 38
What?
weeks. If
What,
they
the
cut her
baby's
out,
dead?
they could have cut it out and had the baby be alive.
I'm sorry. You mean the baby's living because a couple of hillbillies fucking cut a baby?
Did a C-section?
out of
It can't
someone
be
just-
that
Hey,
hard.
doctors
yeah,
pulled me
it's
out and
super
fucked
easy.
me up as a C-section, so God forbid the hillbillies
Yeah,
don't
so-
do it right.
Maybe it's just
Oh, I'm
anyway.
sorry. I didn't mean to insult hillbillies, you guys. I'm sorry. I am a hillbilly. So, I didn't mean to insult you guys. What I meant to say was I'm trying to make it sound like these people are idiots.
They are idiots.
So a couple of uneducated fucking morons. Yeah, to speculate that the baby's dead. Well, no fucking shit. Of course the baby's dead.
Well, I think originally when this is more conjecture, when she went
No,
missing.
read the report.
All
You
right,
can
fine.
conjecture after.
All
the
right, all
report,
right.
Please.
They uncovered text messages from Courtney Bartholomew's phone stating she had delivered a son, but he was being hospitalized due to complications from prematurity. But then later texted
I'm sorry.
that
Did
the
you say
baby-
from pure maturity?
prematurity?
Oh, I'm sorry.
But then later texted that
Sounds
the
like a
baby
Depeche
had
Mode song.
died.
Pure maturity.
Baby's dead. Sad.
Of course the baby's dead. They cut it. They stabbed the mother.
Okay, but if they would have just cut her out like freaking Walking Dead style, they could have had a baby and the mom could have died and the baby could have lived.
I don't know. That shit never seems to work on Game of Thrones.
I don't know. As if the case wasn't bad enough.
They always fuck it up. Like, it's not that hard.
So you just said it's hard.
Not for someone like me. Of course I could do it.
I mean, so probably Billy Joe and Bobby Sue probably could have did it too.
Well, you have their names.
I know I do have their names wrong. Anyway, I gotta scroll up for that. As if the case wasn't bad enough, it was also now being reported that Rebecca Parks' fiance and father of her unborn son, Richard Fowler, was involved in a sexual affair with Parks' mother and his sister Kimberly.
What the fuck?
However, yeah, it's gonna get twisted.
It's not twisted yet.
I mean, that's pretty twisted, right?
We've had the estranged daughter have a baby cut out of her. We were shocked the rednecks didn't do the C-section right, and now we're here, and now it's not twisted yet?
I mean, is that surprising? If
I
we're
saw
having
pictures of the mom. I thought, why is the fiance banging? I haven't seen what the sister looks like.
Have you seen the fiance? He's not attractive either.
Yeah, but she was pretty. The girl who got the baby cut out of her. Yeah. Anyway, just for a second. Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah.
New guy's in the corner puking his guts out.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Yeah. However, once confronted with this, Courtney alleged that Rebecca's baby was not Fowler's, but her husband's, Bradley's, so that she attempted her husband, the stepdad, and her husband. So she said it wasn't.
You guys can't make a baby.
She said it wasn't her stepdad's; it was her husband's. So
whose husband?
Rebecca's husband.
Who's Rebecca?
That's the girl that's dead.
She wasn't married.
Okay, what? But
that's why I'm confused.
The moms, the biological moms. It was the biological moms. Yeah.
The biological mom's husband, who would be her stepdad.
I guess.
That you're saying that's his baby.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So she attempted to get the baby for Fowler, her stepdad. Yeah.
I mean, you could have just.
He was just gonna cut it out of her.
You could have literally just waited a couple.
Yeah,
weeks.
like a couple weeks, and it's gonna pop out on its own.
So here's what's weird. The mom,
the biological mother.
Jesus, Swan, will you just let me speak? No one has said anything about a stepmom.
Okay.
Stepmom has never been mentioned.
Okay.
So yeah, the mom.
Mm-hmm.
She has decided that she's going to kill her daughter and cut a baby out of it to give to the stepdad.
Yes.
So she's more dedicated to her husband than her biological daughter.
Yeah, because they hadn't talked in 15 years or something.
That makes it fine.
Well, she gave her up and she doesn't give a fuck. She
but
just
then
wanted
how
the
could
baby.
it possibly be the stepdad?
I don't know. Who knows? There's clearly some weirdness going on.
Hasn't talked to her daughter in 15 years, but the stepdad has a relationship with her? That would seem really weird to me.
I don't know.
I think they're just a couple of crackpots who have this is, you know what this is?
What?
This is a shared psychological delusional disorder. It's a shared delusional disorder.
Like the Bonnie and Clyde
thing? They think that is his baby, but it probably isn't. And so those four have shared this delusion. Someone there is fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. My guess is the mom. She's fucking nuts. And she's decided that is her husband's baby, and therefore she wants it.
Interesting. Shall we keep going? Courtney also alleged that her husband killed her daughter as an act of revenge because Fowler reported Bradley's violation as a convicted sex offender.
So she was underage too?
No, she was 22 or 20. Yeah, she was 22.
He was a convicted sex offender.
It may be a convicted sex offender from someone else.
Okay, but what does that have to... How's that revenge?
She's reporting it. I don't know. She also confessed how they lured Rebecca to their home with promises of inheritance, forced her into the car where Bradley stabbed her, and then took her to the woods, forced her onto the ground, and removed her baby with a scalpel. Once dead, they threw Rebecca's body into an embankment and covered her with leaves. Bartholomew said that the baby was dead, despite attempts to revive it with CPR. She said that Bradley put the baby in a cooler and then disposed of him in a dumpster. That's fucking sad. As a counter to Courtney's confession, Bradley told investigators that his wife was the mastermind behind everything, claiming that she wanted more children, but they could not adopt due to his past conviction as a sex offender. So that's where that came from.
It is clearly not his baby.
She was 38 weeks. She could have waited till they had the baby and then killed the mom and take the baby.
Well, this just proves it's not the stepdad's baby.
Well, right, but regardless, they still wanted the baby.
Right, but I'm just saying, what would be the motivation to do that? If it was his baby, he would have a claim to it, even though the mom has a claim to it. He could take her to court.
Maybe he didn't want her to find out that he slept with her.
But she already knew, clearly.
I'm telling you, this is a shared delusional disorder.
That'd be.
The mom is crazy as fuck, and she's convinced the others to share in her delusion.
Crazy.
That's wild, man. That's
pretty
what a fucking. That'd be a crazy ass fucking movie.
And who gets the what do you call those? You know, the money from that movie.
Whoever produced it and distributed it, criminals, depends on the
You
state.
could loosely base it off of the crime and not pay anybody involved in the crime. Law and Order's done it for years.
Yeah, no shit. 30 fucking years.
But also criminals that are sitting in prison write books and make money. So
I just said it depends on the state.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting to.
Oh, okay. So
if the state passes laws that say that you cannot make money off of writing books or art or anything like that from your crimes, or even if it has nothing to do with your crimes, some states pass it where you can't make any money, period. And that actually goes as restitution to the families if they sell anything. Depends on the state.
Man, what a fucking
I don't know.
downer of a story. My God.
Yeah, thanks, Swan.
Killer of boners and of
You guys
happiness.
You're welcome.
You guys, crime is bad.
Crime is bad.
Just to remember that crime is not so good.
It's not so good. Don't do it.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to say it's bad.
It's bad.
Oh my God.
And it's not fun either. Killer of boners. Crime.
Why did it just get so much lighter in your guys' room?
I just switched a screen.
Oh, weird.
Yeah,
okay, well, that was fucking horrifying, and I liked it.
You liked it? I mean, it's really close to home, honestly. It's kind of crazy, right?
Oh, you mean
Like
close to home?
Michigan.
Oh, you mean close to home? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, not that I'm being murdered, I mean, but you never know.
That's crossed my mind. Anyway, well, I guess that's my segment, which I'm really excited about to tell you guys about this. I'm very, very excited. So
We're excited.
I'm
going
to play my intro
too.
I'm going to play my intro. So
Okay, play your intro.
but
Producer.
First, I have to pull it up.
Producer.
Shut.
Producer.
it. Yeah,
I'll just sit here and breathe in the microphone for you.
Oh gosh, can you please?
I
Because that would
could.
be so friggin'
I'm going to
great.
get off
It's
just
great.
from the breathing sounds.
Me breathing in the microphone? You're disturbed.
Members of the Great Slaptail Nation, it's time for Beaveman's Not So Grand Rounds.
All right. It's time for Beaveman's Not So Grand Rounds. This week, I have the coolest syndrome to tell you guys about. Well, it's disturbing also, but let me tell you about it. This week, we're going to talk about Cotard syndrome.
Cotard syndrome.
Cotard syndrome.
Cotard.
Don't be a Cotard.
You know,
Cotard syndrome.
You know, when I
sounds
showed
like a
up here,
Band-Aid.
nobody was in the room yet, and it just said at the top, "Steven is a Cotard." I thought you gave me a bad link and just sent me to an empty room, and I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" And then you popped in.
It's true. You're like, it's true. I am a Cotard. I can't even
I was like,
figure this
fucking
out.
clearly,
Hang
where
on,
am
I'm
I?
such a Cotard. All right. Well, Cotard syndrome is a rare neuropsychiatric condition characterized by nihilistic delusions in which patients deny the existence of their body parts, or they believe they are dead. How fucking cool is that to meet someone who truly believes that they're missing organs, they don't have blood in their body, their flesh is rotting off, or they're fucking actually dead?
I mean, that's very interesting, for being honest. It is
It
kind
is.
of crazy.
Why wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be honest?
I don't know. I'm just not going to be honest. Like, how do you... Okay, so I'm sure you're probably going to get into this, but...
That might be why, because I did, yeah. It could be.
But you're asking us for conversation.
No, I just wondered why you wouldn't
said
be
how
honest.
cool is
Just wondered
how
why you wouldn't be
cool
honest.
is it? But how would you think you were a human if you didn't have blood?
I bet it probably goes along with some sort of delusion that they're probably not, or there's some sort of, super thing.
Oh, yeah. or Matrix thought process.
Yeah,
something like that.
like they're some sort of demigod, or they're some sort of immortal or a vampire.
Or like nihilism, like there's different types of nihilism where you don't believe that anything matters, or you don't believe that any of this is real. Possibly.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
the syndrome encompasses a spectrum of delusions ranging from beliefs that one has lost specific organs, blood, or body parts to the conviction that one has lost one's soul or is dead. In its most profound form, patients express the delusional belief that they do not exist at all. This condition was first described in 1880 by French neurologist Jules Cotard, who observed a patient with melancholic anxiety, delusions of damnation, suicidal ideation, and hypochondriacal thoughts of non-existence.
Okay, I have a question then. And does it tell you prevalence of male and female? Is it more women?
Well, it's very rare to begin with.
Uh-huh.
So you would have to look and see what the ratio or the prevalence of schizophrenia is between men and women, because it's mostly seeing, I think, with schizophrenics.
And I feel like mostly schizophrenics are men.
Generally, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Just briefly, what is nihilism? Because everybody wants to know.
Yeah, we want to know.
You wanted to know.
What
right,
is
Steven?
nihilism?
Steven wants to know.
While nihilism is a philosophy asserting that life lacks inherent meaning, purpose, or intrinsic value, rejecting objective truth, morality, and knowledge, stemming from the Latin word nihil, nothing. It manifests in various forms, including existential nihilism, where meaning life is meaningless, moral nihilism, no objective, right and wrong are the same, and cosmic nihilation, the universe is indifferent. I think I'm a cosmic nihilist. I'm also a human nihilist because I think we contribute nothing to the universe.
But you got some morals.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You should probably throw those out the window too and just go all in.
Well, good. I'm going to get
Embrace it.
fucked. I'm going to do some serious fucking.
Hey, since you were talking about nihilism, I every time I see this page on X, I think of you, Beaveman. And it's nihilist art.
I don't even know what page it is yet.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's nihilist Arby's. It's a page that is Arby's, but they're nihilists. So here's the last couple posts. We are going to do a huge 9/11 promotion, but we forgot about every aspect of it. Enjoy Arby's. If you don't like bread, bring in your socks or some dead pigeons or whatever, and we'll load it up with shit. We're done with these bullshit rules about what sandwiches are. Please continue to enjoy Arby's. In all likelihood, no one has ever loved you, and no one ever will. Thank you for continuing to enjoy Arby's, and happy Valentine's Day.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, pretty great. So yeah, every time I see it, I think of you, and I forget to send it to you. So I'm glad you brought it up. Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Anyway, Cotard syndrome is not classified as a distinct disorder in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual 5 or the ICD-10, but rather occurs as a feature of various underlying psychiatric and neurological conditions. It is most commonly encountered in severe depression, but has also been reported in schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and organic brain lesions, particularly involving the non-dominant, typically right, temporoparietal cortex. Also, I was wrong. It's most commonly encountered in severe depression.
So
but what if what if you're depressed because you feel that way? It's just a giant circle. I'm depressed because I think I'm dead, which makes me depressed.
And makes me think
which
I'm
was
dead.
me to
Which makes me think I'm dead. Which makes me depressed.
And you just can't get out of that. Yeah.
The syndrome has also been associated with conditions ranging from autoimmune encephalitis to stroke and migraine. The delusions are typically accompanied by other psychiatric symptoms, including anxiety, fear, distress, depersonalization, and increased risk of suicide and self-harm. So if you think you're dead, why are you going to try to commit suicide?
Just to make sure.
Yeah, like double down on it.
Confirmation. Yeah, like
the same reason
it's all Groundhog's Day.
The same reason you double pop a zombie, right? Like you pop it once, you pop it again to make sure.
I guess, but it seems silly. Like, this is Groundhog's Day. If I come back tomorrow, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to shoot myself.
Think about this, though. Imagine if you have that mindset, you kill yourself, and you do come back the next day.
It's terrible.
Yeah, that's horrible. Or imagine you're so bad at suicide that you don't even do it right, and then you wake up in the hospital, and you're like so bad at dying, you can't even die right.
Yeah, and then that makes you suicidal.
Right. It's a never-ending circle.
Well, the last episode, Matt was telling a story about a guy who jumped off a 6th floor building 3 times because he couldn't kill himself.
I can't even kill myself, right? I'm a failure.
All right. Anyway, so I thought it would be fun to give you guys a couple of case examples.
Okay. Yes.
So I still think this would be a very fun experience. But anyway, Mr. B, 65-year-old retired teacher who was pre-morbidly before he got sick, well-adjusted with no family history of mental illness, personal history of smoking cigarettes, and a dependent pattern for 30 years, presented with an insidious onset of mental illness of 1.5 years duration precipitated by psychosocial stressors. I bet he had ED. That's probably was it.
He was dying from the dick on up. Just started with his dick. My dick doesn't work.
My dick is dead.
My dick is dead.
It's so cold. My dick is so cold right now. My farts are hot, but my dick is cold. Anyway, his symptoms were initially characterized by sadness of mood with early morning worsening. Well, yeah, that's everybody. That's me. Poor socialization, also me. Anhedonia, which means no fun with fun activities, basically. Marked anxiety, don't have that problem. Decreased sleep and appetite, ideas of worthlessness, hopelessness, sin, and guilt. Man,
Dun dun dun. Sounds like a good time.
what's a symptom of sin? That's weird.
Like he wants to do bad things because he doesn't care about life anymore. Maybe.
That's kind of what I got from it.
Oh, okay. Well, as the symptoms progressed further, he developed delusions of catastrophe, nihilism, poverty, and persecution. Nihilistic delusion involved a description of everything coming to an end. God, I hope so soon. He would verbalize that his organs are no longer working. His brain has stopped functioning, and his house has developed cracks and is going to fall down. Does he mean his actual house?
That's what I was just about to ask.
Does he mean his
exactly?
the house, like his body house?
I don't know.
Maybe. Or both.
About a month prior to being admitted to an inpatient unit, he attempted suicide by hanging himself, but was saved. That's a fucked up move. I don't know. What would you do in that situation? I guess first, okay, here's the thing. I was just thinking that it would be fucked up to save somebody, but there's another part of me that says, how do I know somebody's not trying to make that look like a suicide? What if this is actually murder? I gotta save that person. Know what I mean? Because on one respect, you want to let him go. But on the other respect, you're like, oh, maybe somebody's actually trying to kill him. And they're covering up the crime.
Quit playing God. Enjoy Arby's.
How about you put a chair under their feet?
And let them make that decision?
No, you just ask them real quick. Are you trying to kill yourself, or is this somebody trying to kill you?
So if you're trying to kill yourself, kick the chair away and I'll leave?
No, I'm not kicking him.
No, them. They can redo
sure, you can
it.
give them an option, I guess.
Yeah.
But before that, you should let them know that they shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, you should probably talk them out of it, not give them an option just to finish the job.
You should just be like, hey, yeah, it does suck. But we don't know if things will actually suck more if you kill yourself. There's a good possibility things will suck more if you die. You kill yourself.
Well, not for you.
It could be something worse. Well, not for us. I mean, but for them.
Yeah, maybe it's worse on the other side.
It could be worse.
Well, I mean, that's true. Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know. I'm like, it could be worse. What if the Catholics are right?
And there's like hell and all the
Yeah,
things.
what if the Catholics are right and when you kill yourself, you go right to hell?
Then I should have let Father Jacobs put my pee-pee in his mouth.
I don't think that had anything to do with that.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Okay.
Did it taste like holy water?
I don't know. I said my pee-pee in his mouth. I'm not gay.
Not gay if he sucks my dick. Anyway, okay. His suicide note revealed that he wanted to kill himself as he feared spreading a deadly infection to the villagers who resultantly might suffer from cancer.
So you can spread cancer
by infection. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Later, he stated believing he was dead and would not eat anything due to his lost significant amount of weight. Over the next 2 months, he attempted to end his life 2 more times, following one to which he was brought to the outpatient unit and was admitted. I don't care about that. What happened to this guy? Let's see what happened to him. MRI, they gave him ECT. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, yeah, just shock your brain. That'll help.
Therapy started a few days prior to his ECT, and we continued the period. His symptoms resolved completely over a period of 7 weeks. He maintained improvement after discharge from the... So apparently, electroconvulsive therapy worked.
Just shock the shit out of his brain and reset that shit.
You might be asking yourself, what is electroconvulsive therapy?
What is electroconvulsive?
I'm glad you asked. That's a medical procedure in which electrical current is delivered to the brain under general anesthesia to induce a generalized seizure for the treatment of severe psychiatric disorders.
Seems like a great practice that we should keep doing. Oh, wait, we do.
I've seen that done in American Horror Story, and that looked fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Well, it is still a practice.
Here's the kind of my thoughts on electroconvulsive therapy. I used to be like very against it.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm kind of leaning towards like it actually helps some people.
Well, I mean, I agree with that, I think. Maybe.
My problem I always had with it, though, the way they explained it was they're arbitrarily placing the electrodes.
Uh-huh.
And because everybody's brain is mapped a bit differently, you don't actually know what you're delivering where.
Yeah, that's why it's frightening, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what
it
that's
might
one thing
work, or you might piss yourself for the rest of your life.
Well, however, we can also say that we don't know how a lot of things work, but we still do it.
That is true.
So maybe it does work.
Well, I'm not signing up for it.
I didn't say I wanted it. I'm just saying in general that clearly it works for some people.
I guess if you're at your like wit's end or you've tried all these things and that's your last resort, I guess you're probably at that point willing to try anything.
Can't you just try mushrooms?
No.
Or if you think stuff isn't that bad and you just want to give it a go, I mean, you could do that too. I mean,
you're like, let's try it. That's kind of sounds fun.
I think I'd rather try mushrooms and reset my brain.
You're like, shock the gay away.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ, dude.
That's coming next under this administration. Let's just give them all electroconvulsive therapy and see if it shocks the gay away.
We have the strongest shocks. We get rid of all the gay. It's great. So stupid.
I don't think he knows what gay is because he's sucked a lot of cock.
He knows what gay is. He is that. He is gay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but he doesn't think it's being gay. He's like, it's my right.
It's only gay if you make eye contact when you're blowing a guy.
Every hole, every time. Anyway, the second case study was Miss A. She's not related to Mr. B.
No.
62-year-old homemaker. That's homemaker. Suffering from bipolar affective disorder for 35 years. She presented with a relapse, which started about 7 to 8 months prior, characterized by symptoms of depressed mood, anxiety, decreased socialization, loss of appetite, and subsequent weight loss, decreased interest in household, poor self-care, ideas of worthlessness, pessimistic views of future, forgetfulness, and psychomotor retardation. Not that kind of retardation. Psychomotor retardation.
Being slow.
Later on, she developed nihilistic delusions in which she negated the existence of her body parts and the existence of her family members. So in other words, my body parts don't exist and neither do my family. Okay. She also believed that she'd been rendered very poor. Well, I mean, that's everybody.
Okay.
She would say that her house may collapse any day and the occupants will die.
That was the same as the other guy. Like his house.
Cracks in the house collapse. There must be something metaphorical to it.
Okay.
Over the period, she started refusing food and she considered herself to be dead. Makes sense.
Okay.
Her illness further progressed. 4 weeks prior to admission, she developed mutism, refusal to eat, rigidity of all limbs, fecal and urinary incontinence, like Steven.
All right.
He doesn't wear diapers.
Yeah, dick.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, sorry. This must have been somebody else.
Alone.
I'll whip my dick out right now. I swear to God.
No, thank you.
Eventually, she was given bilateral modified ECT, and her catatonic and depressive symptoms melted away with a course of 8 electroconvulsive therapies. She lived. Later on, she was started on mood stabilizers, and apparently, getting shocked fixed her.
What a douchebag.
Fucking douchebag, eh?
Douchebag.
No.
You might be asking yourself, what's Beaveman's take on all this?
Hey, Beaveman, what's your take?
Beaveman's take?
Well, for one thing, it's pretty fucking interesting, eh?
It is pretty fucking
I mean, if you came across somebody like this, here's the problem I always had with medicine. Especially with my patients who had delusional disorders, they would tell me things. And I would say, yeah, that actually makes sense.
Or you find it so fascinating you
I'm
want to
telling
ask
my
more
story.
questions.
Telling my story here,
Uh-huh,
but that's
uh-huh.
fine. Yep, I also did that. Or what they say, again, makes sense. So one of the things that you can't do is you can't talk people out of things. That's not part of your job.
Right.
You're supposed to redirect them to what's actually going on, not saying they're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if they say, "Oh, President Bush is flying in on a chopper to fuck me," is that cool? And you're like,
I mean, maybe.
I'll clear the helipad.
No.
You're supposed to redirect them ever so slightly.
Like present reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think logically, like, okay, have you been in communication with them? Whatever, you know. Anyway, but my thought process is this: if you think you're dead and hot, I say embrace the goth or undead hot chick look.
Okay.
Send me pictures of you scantily clad, all gothed up. I will agree that you are dead.
Tommy, mommy.
I recommend fucking with random abandonment.
Because you're dead anyway.
You're dead anyway. Send me pics. I love goth chicks, and remember, I am an ass man, so lots of hind end shots would be great.
And you know, if you have urges and the pictures just aren't enough, visit Drippy Steve.
Yeah, I mean, he can't contract anything from you. I mean, you can't contract anything from him.
I'm
You're
clean.
already
You're
dead.
dead.
Well, yeah, you're dead. Who
And
cares?
Yeah.
and he's been tested. So it's fine.
And then if that does happen and you consider yourself dead, although you're not, we're still going to call him Drippy Necrophile Steve.
Drippy Necro Steve. Hey. Hey, I like that. That's got a ring to it.
Right. But yeah, send me the pictures. Videos are good too. Slaptailsquad@gmail.com, slaptailnation.com. And of course, our source for today is Cotard syndrome. 2 case reports and a brief review of literature, open evidence, and up to date. What a fascinating thing. From now on, I will refer to people who annoy me as Cotards. No one can get mad.
Because they're dead to you.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was going to say it because I wish they were dead.
Ah.
She took your joke.
No,
Literally just talking about it. It's fine. Anyway.
those are two different things. They're dead to you and you wish they were dead. They're not the same.
Okay.
No, it's better if I wish they were dead.
Yeah, but that's frowned upon. So if they're dead to you, that's
Who?
fine. Everyone. I don't know. You can't tell people to go kill themselves.
That's not what I said. I just said I wish you were dead. I didn't say by what means. I didn't tell them I would get more benefit out of it if they didn't kill themselves. Anyway, yeah, car versus pedestrian, no survivor. Anyway, that brings us to our last segment, Swan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure this is going to be great.
I'm
Swan,
sure
you
it's
do know that
totally-
you have to do the same one joke until you get it right.
Oh, God. Okay.
With voices and everything.
I'll try. Should I do that first or last? Should I save it for last?
I don't know. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, I'll save it.
Steven, are you ready to critique and hopefully enjoy this segment?
He's
of
ready.
Swans.
He's ready.
I am. I'm so ready for it.
All right, here we go.
So you think you're funny? Do you think you're as funny as a swan? How about when Swan does a completely dumb joke? Will it make you laugh? Will it make you cry? Does it make you want to drink heavily? Let's find out, because it's time for Dumb Jokes with Swan.
Bernie's on his deathbed. The doctor pulls his wife to the side and says, "It doesn't look good. I don't expect him to make it to the morning. Try to comfort him the best you can." That's the doctor's voice.
Yeah, sure. Great doctor's voice. Sure.
She goes to him and says, "Bernie, it's
Sounds the
bleak."
same.
No, that was my British voice. "Bernie, it's bleak. Is that better? The doctor says you'll be dead and cold by morning. What can I do to make it better, Bernie? What can I do to comfort you?" Bernie says, "Sylvia, after I die, will you please marry Saul?" She says, "But I thought you hated Saul." He says, "I do." Hi-yo. No? No?
That first voice sounded like some weird Scottish
I was trying to make a doctor voice. I don't know. I'm not good at voices.
We know.
Keep working on it.
I don't know. All right. I'm going to do my
Great joke,
best.
Swan. Great joke.
Thank you.
It's actually not a good joke.
It's not a good joke.
The joke itself, I'm not saying your delivery was, I'm just saying the joke itself, not that amusing.
I didn't write it.
I didn't say
I'm
you
reading
did. I'm just,
them.
I'm
I know.
trying to give you a backhanded compliment and say,
okay. Thank
the
you.
joke itself, not a great joke.
Thank you. But my delivery was better. So
No,
I'm like,
I didn't say that. What I said was the joke itself was not a great joke.
fine.
Anyway.
Fine. I'll try again. A guy's standing over a gravestone and he's crying and says, "If only you had lived. If only you had lived." Gravedigger comes up to him and says, "Your wife's in there?" The guy says, "No, my wife's first husband." No. Like he wouldn't have had to marry her, Like, let me explain it for you so that it's funny.
Let's see you put the pudding and the pudding pop. The pudding pop.
No, I don't think
You sound
we
like
should do
Cosby if you had a stroke.
That.
He did. He
had a stroke?
Didn't he?
I don't know.
He stroked
anyway.
himself on women
Yeah,
who were
he stroked off on a
unconscious.
A
lot.
bunch of other people and you. It's creepy. It's
Anyway.
a little cringy. Okay. A guy wearing a mask goes into a sperm bank, points a gun at the woman behind the counter and says, "Open the safe." She says, "This isn't a regular bank. This is a sperm bank." He says, "Open the safe or I'll shoot." She opens the safe and he says, "Now pick up one of those bottles and drink it." After she opens the bottle and drinks it, he takes off his mask and she realizes it's her husband. He says, "You see, it's not that bad, is it?"
Hey-o!
No. So dumb. So dumb.
Ugh.
They're-
like
they're
some
bad
boneless
jokes.
kids. That's like some boneless kids down the hatch.
Ugh. Oh my God, it was worse. I never had to do it. I only had to do it like once or twice, I think, to check sperm count under the slide.
Oh.
Oh my God. And it was so, and as soon as that smell hit me, I was like,
Do you don't like the smell of other people's sperm?
no.
Spooge?
I do not.
Do you like the
You know
smell of
what?
your own?
That's another way I know that I'm not gay. When I would watch porn, anytime the guy would like come, I would start gagging. I couldn't. It's stop.
I think it does make you gay if you can't watch another dude comment a porn.
No, it's not. It's not gay at all. That's the opposite
I
of
think it
gay.
is.
No, I don't.
It doesn't bother me. I'm like, who cares a shit.
I don't want
Nail her,
to.
dude.
Anything about anyone else's semen is gross.
I'm
I don't even like touching my
Paint
own.
her
if I
from
can
head
help
to
it.
toe.
You want to watch it, you just don't want to smell it.
Why are you so scared of your own body fluids?
I'm not
That's so
scared of my
weird.
body fluids. I just don't like my cum.
You just said that. You just said you don't like your asshole. You don't
Okay,
like your
but you're okay with
Weirdo.
pee-pee. Like, he's okay with squirting, which is pee-pee.
Yeah, that's piss. That's just straight up piss.
There's not many fluids that come from a woman that bother me. It's just semen. Semen's gross.
Semen comes from the women you date? Dude,
No.
that is gay.
Well, sometimes my semen comes from the women I date, but that's about it.
But if it's your own,
How do you know it's
how is
yours?
that gross? Ooh.
I put it there.
Like if it's already coming out when you guys link up.
No.
it's not yours, dude.
If we're starting and it's coming out, it's a different story.
Then we got problems.
Yeah, it's,
All right, okay, all right.
I'm good on that.
Very well, continue.
All
Continue.
Don't like that at all.
right. Anyway.
Anyway, go ahead, Swan. Okay, go ahead.
Are you done making barf noises?
Sorry.
A guy's shipwrecked. 2 weeks later, he miraculously shows up on a land 1,500 miles from where he went down. He tells the press, "It was simple. I floated on my back, put my shirt on my... Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck off. All right, okay, I'm going to start over. Guy's shipwrecked. 2 weeks later, he miraculously shows up on land 1,500 miles from where he went down. He tells the press, "It was simple. I floated on my back, put my shirt on my hard-on, and sailed here." One of the reporters says, "Yeah, right. How did you steer?" The guy says, "I stuck my thumb up my ass and used my hand as a rudder." So dumb.
What's the joke?
He used his dick to sail but they asked him how he was steering.
That
and
was
he put
probably
his
the
finger up
worst
his
one
job.
you've done.
It was terrible. I know it's terrible. I mean,
Did you like read these jokes first and
I
decide
did.
that these were this was your pick?
I was picking random terrible ones because I thought they would be funny.
No, what would be funny is if you picked random good ones and then delivered it, and we would decide if you were funny or not. Those are just terrible. I don't think any of us could tell that joke and make it funny.
Okay. Well, this one's probably not funny either, so we should just skip.
This week, I've picked all.
I did.
Much like last week, Swan has picked all bad jokes.
Well, no. Well, last week was your jokes, wasn't it?
I know.
Oh, okay.
Because my jokes all smell like piss and shit.
Oh, that is true.
I don't know how a joke smells, but that's fine.
How does
Anyway.
piss smell?
What do you mean? It varies from
I
person
guess,
to person.
I guess. Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
A guy calls home. He says, "Honey, I won the lottery. Start packing." She says, "Should I pack for the beach or to go skiing?" He says, "I don't care where you go. Just get the fuck out."
Yeah, that's the oldest joke.
I know. Well, I was trying to make it funny.
It's not funny because everyone has heard that joke
Yeah.
Okay.
thousands of times.
At
well,
least.
I'm
Yeah, it's terrible. Sorry,
All right,
sorry, Norway.
sorry, Norway.
Anyway,
Sorry, no.
sorry, Chicago.
Norway.
Sorry, LA.
Okay, sorry, LA. Sorry, Chicago.
Sorry,
Sorry,
France.
Jackie. Two stoners are looking out over the ocean. The first stoner says, "Look at that water, man." The other stoner says, "Yeah, and that's just the top." No?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
What?
You know, they were trying to be like all philosophical, like, look at that water, like at the ocean, like that's just the top. I don't know. Stupid.
I'm gonna say it. I was about to say that. Never mind.
What? I want to hear.
I was gonna say that one actually would be funny if you were with some stoners. That
People
did
who
that.
were stoned? Yeah.
Yeah, but otherwise, it's
I'm stoned and it wasn't that funny, so I can't agree
No.
with you.
No.
Well, yeah, if you were with someone who was also stoned,
Oh,
And then you just
baby.
laugh together.
Yeah, baby.
Look at that water. And that's just the top.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. Yeah, maybe.
Is it funny now? Maybe a little.
Yeah.
the sad thing is it wouldn't be funny. You'd just be like,
You would
Huh.
just think it would be funny.
no, Swan.
No?
God, first talking like somebody who doesn't know what even we're fucking talking about. No, I could see that and be like, yeah, you're kind of right. It is just the top. All right, Swan. What else you got?
A parrot sitting on a
Jesus,
perch
hold
in front
on
of a pet
just a
store.
second. You're fucking loud as fuck.
Turn your ears things down, not my microphone. Leave my microphone up. Turn your ear things down. Are you leaving your microphone up? No, you turn me down. I want to hear
I
myself.
turned me
No,
down.
you're not down,
Well, then why
Swan.
does it-
Your volume
Okay, I'm
didn't
good.
change.
I'm good. Okay, I'm good. Yay. A parrot sitting on a perch in front of a pet store when a lady comes walking by, and the parrot says, "Hey, lady." The lady says, "What?" He says, "You're really fucking ugly." She keeps walking. A few hours later, she comes walking back down the road, and the parrot says, "Hey, lady." The lady says, "What?" Parrot says, "You're really fucking ugly." Oh, my goodness. Lady goes into the store, and she says to the pet store owner, she says, "Your parrot is so rude. He's upset me, and I'm going to sue you, and I'm going to own this place." The store owner says, "I'll talk to him. It won't happen again." Next day, lady passes the parrot, and the parrot says, "Hey, lady." And she says, "What?" Parrot says, "You know."
That was better. That was better. You're getting
better?
better with that one. I like that. That was better this time.
Yeah.
I did a voice for the guy.
Yeah,
Your
that's
voice
good.
of the parrot sounds like your voice of the lady.
Okay, but you wouldn't let me yell, so then
No.
"Hey,
I
lady."
just turned my headphones down.
Okay, next week it's going to be perfect.
I believe you.
Perfect. I believe
Yeah,
you.
well-
Norway, you're not tired of my parrot joke, are you?
Sure, they're not.
They're not.
No.
They're not.
How could they be? That would be insane.
Mm-hmm. The ratings are getting better, and what's the common denominator? The parrot joke.
That's facts.
Yeah, it is possible. Okay, well, that's been great. Future plans, show January 3rd. I will be on a show January 3rd, a Mr. Yes, I Said It Productions, and that'll be fun. I don't know if that's open to the public, but it doesn't matter because I will be there spouting piss and shit.
You will. I think that it is open to the public
is it?
because there's a ticket link.
Oh, well, there's
So,
a ticket link.
There's a ticket link. And if you
put
want
that
to
on there.
support piss and shit comedy, buy your ticket.
That needs to be a
Should we
t-shirt.
rebrand?
No offense, no offense.
we
Mr.
rebrand?
Yes, I said it. It's not
Yeah, it's
a
not you
reflection
guys.
of you guys.
Yeah, not you
That's
guys.
the Beaveman's
That's
comedy.
just my
It's
comedy.
piss and shit.
The piss and shit comedy hour.
Is that a British thing?
Piss and shit? I think that's shit on a cracker.
Piss and shit.
Biscuit?
That's what you
Piss and
get.
shite.
That's on the menu next to fish and chips.
Ah.
That's what you do after. Okay. Well, anyway, let's see what else we got. Just marching along with the podcast, man. That's what I care about the most, entertainment wise. So yes, do not plan on seeing me doing much comedy.
Yeah. Because you're just doing piss and shit
Well, I mean,
until you get your big break.
Don't expect much piss and shit.
yeah. So you're gonna have don't have a piss and shit withdrawal.
No, just go
Never
onto our
pretty.
TikTok and look for it and stuff. You could like and share and subscribe and do all the things if you want to see it.
Oh yeah, there's so many clips on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'll put some more up there just
Just for your
just
commenting.
so the trollers, just so the troll can troll. All right,
Trollers be trolling.
trollers do be trolling out there.
Facts.
Thank
Again,
you, Norway.
Thank you, Norway,
And France and everybody else who's listening.
Chicago, LA, all of those.
Chicago,
Send us a
LA.
message.
Yeah,
Send us a
reach
message. We'll
out.
shout you out on the podcast.
Yeah.
We would love that. Slaptailnation.com and slaptailsquad@gmail.com. And of course, you can follow and find us. Same handles, Slaptail Squad, Slaptail Nation on Instagram and Facebook. And that's it from me, the Beaveman, whose name I did not give to myself.
You didn't? Oh.
What?
I know it's weird, right? Might have
But
something-
everybody else does that.
might have to
these
do
days.
something with my last name.
Oh,
That's fine.
maybe that.
Anyway,
And if you did your research, you would know that.
that's cool.
It's cool.
That's it for me. Adios, much fuckos.
And from the Swan, we have a Wax Wings open mic every first and third Tuesday in
Maybe.
Kalamazoo, maybe Michigan. Make it happen, people. Like, show up, show out, sign up, do all the things. We don't have one next until the new year. Like, yeah, that's pretty crazy,
Maybe.
right? Maybe. I think the next one, maybe, stay tuned, would be January 6th, Tuesday next year. Wax
Ooh,
wings.
that's Sad White's
Ooh.
favorite day.
Ooh, I don't know. Bye from the Swan.
Well, John, why do you look confused?
Drippy Steve. Drippy
Waiting for you,
Steve.
Steven.
We're waiting for you to say goodbye.
Okay. Yeah. So I will be at Cheers Bar and Grill at Ty Mead's open mic on Monday, and then I will hopefully be at the next open mic location TBD, and I will I'll be around here and on the FU podcast and anywhere else you can find a fat crippled potato. So yeah,
Okay.
Who is a necrophiliac?
I'm not a necro.
He's
Come
working
on.
on. He's
You're working on it.
He's
For,
working
you want
towards
those
it.
cotards.
It's better than the other philias that he has,
It
That
it is better than
probably
the
true.
yeah.
which we will not bring up.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.